I've got a GPS there, I've got a GPS on me, and I've got my maps running on my phone. So, we'll see how it goes. Trying out the new tubeless system today on the tires. Let's see how that feels. On the rear, not the front. Okay, we're ready to go. There is a chance of showers today, and I do see something over there. It looks like water. It's very warm. It's 50 and it's early morning, so we'll see how it goes. If it gets too wet, I've routed my trail good enough today. I should be able to get back to the truck and quit if I want to, but it should be warm enough. Alright, first trail. Alright, let's see if the bike's warmed up yet. We are 153, good. Pretty nice and warm now.
So what I'm doing here is riding a bunch of the tour of the Tillamook. I'm crossing over and cutting a bunch of it off, but I'm also exploring a bunch of it that I haven't ridden before. So I'm heading into Jordan Creek. I'll cross over through Jordan Creek and then head over towards Bounds Camp and Hunters.
Oh, I've been on this trail. I know where I am. I've been here before. Much more hill climbing than I expected. I gotta get my goggles on for this one. I guess I could've just blasted straight up it, but yeah, where's the fun in that? Yeah, this looks good. Well, I'm putting that rear tire to the test anyway. Man, I made quick work of that hill. That is nice. Tubeless 3 PSI. Whew, another hill, huh? Oh, yeah, looks like we go left here. Damn, alright, here we go. Actually, it was pretty easy. Very little spinning on this tire, my gosh. I gotta hit the brakes here. Oh, I've been here before. I ate food here before. Yep, looks good. Ooh. I don't know what this trail is. Well, it's toy. It's one of those where I'm like, never been on it. I hope I can get back up if there's something wrong with it. Ah! Dropping for days. Wow, it's steep. Okay. It's better to be on your bike, I think, in some of these situations. Just getting back on is the hard part. I got this. Heights are my nemesis. I don't like when it gets too steep. It's not the... There we go. Okay. I don't want to tear it up, but I don't know what else I can do. Now, if I had a friend with me, I'd probably try and get down that little section back there. But if I get stuck under my bike, it's nice to have somebody else to help. Ah, I knew something was open. Giving my arms the test first thing in the morning. I definitely got my heart rate up on some of those sections. Nice conditions. Like, look at the soil. It's perfect. Yeah, with this kind of steep downhill gnar, it's like you kind of want to just get it done, but you don't want to fall down. You don't want to overexert, but like hanging out on it is its own form of overexertion too. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I still don't know yet. Whoops. Did I go the wrong way? Maybe I'm supposed to hang to the right and be in that pit. This looks fun. But you definitely don't want to get yourself in trouble either, because then you're just creating way more exercise, way more exertion. I can't believe I thought this was gonna be easy over here. It's not easy. Good to know. Jeez, dude.
What a beautiful face I have found in this place that is circling all around the sun. What a beautiful dream that could flash on the screen in a blink of an eye and be gone from me. Soft and sweet, let me hold it close and keep it here with me. And one day we will die, and our ashes will fly from the aeroplane over the sea. But for now we are young, let us lay in the sun and count every beautiful thing we can see. Love to be in the arms of all I'm keeping here with me. That sounds from the street. There are lights in the clouds and there's ghosts all around. Hear a voice as it's rolling and ringing through me. Soft and sweet, how the notes all bend and reach above the tree. Now how I remember you, through your mouth to make those muscles move. Made your voice so smooth and sweet, but now we keep where we don't know. All secrets sleep in winter clothes with one you loved so long ago. Now we don't even know it. What a beautiful face I have found in this place that is circling all around the sun. And when we meet on a cloud, I'll be laughing out loud. I'll be laughing with everyone I see. Can't believe how strange it is to be anything at all.
Okay, dropping down into the valley. This is a nice long downhill trail called Buzzard's Point. That was funny. This is a long, long downhill. Now there's some relief there. Purple bug stuff.
Hard to see in there. doesn't need his name up in lights. He just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him. But fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
The hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, got a picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% beer, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard he fucking with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire. And Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a prick, he's a cop. The type women wanna be within rappers, hope he gets shot. 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record was
Fun trail, man. A little challenging at some points, and then also just fun.
This kid's tongue-tied. He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He often gets a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth that doesn't stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew are known around as one of the best. Dedicated to what they do and give 100%.
Forget Mike, nobody really knows how or why he works so hard. It seems like he's never got time because he writes every note, he writes every line, and I've seen him at work when that light goes on in his mind. It's like a design is written in his head every time before he even touches a key or speaks in a rhyme. And those motherfuckers he runs with, the kids that he signed, ridiculous without even trying. How did he do this?
Shifted. I misshifted. Got stuck. Stalled out. Well, definitely had the right direction though. See if we can get some momentum going. Okay, now I am here, and I just came out, so I definitely want to be heading right some fashion. Oh, there's a trail right there. What do you know? What do you know? All washed out and fucked up just the way I like. Hey! Where the fuck are we? I just got this nice steep little face right here. And I got my 3 PSI rear. Let's see what it does. Make sure I'm in first gear. I am. Put this thing on. It is. Also a brand new tire. You can't ever forget about that part. I mean, my God. This is walking up this. I mean, I'm not even spinning. This is nuts. I've never had this good traction in my life. I wish my bike was smoother, but you know, side is another traction. Look at that. Dude, I'm always amazed at how some of the climbs I've done look going down. They're so steep. These ridge running trails are so fun to me. I don't know why. There's the blast. Woo! Alright, 30 miles into this ride. Heading down all the way down to the valley. One of the most beautiful trails I've ever ridden. Well, I don't know if I can say one of. I will say the most beautiful trail I've ever ridden. Not the most challenging, but freaking fun. Some steep drops though. And just the most flowy, fun trail. Oh. a hell of a place to take a shit, dude. Wow. You gotta really want to go when you're in the middle of this damn trail. They're gonna have to take a shit. Ah! Didn't even walk off the trail, dude. With a trail like this, though, like, it's important in your brain that you separate dying from just a really shitty situation. Like, yeah, that's gonna fucking suck. I'm gonna have to flop my bike all the way down that hill if I go off. But I'm not dying. I mean, unless I die trying to roll my bike down the hill. So if I fall off there, I'll hang out with some birds. Also, usually a trail like this, like, I don't necessarily fall off very often. So, yeah, whatever. Getting a break on this trail. Phew. Look at this. Wow. I don't see any motorcycles in the water. Good. Ah. All right. I'm gonna filter water. Looking at the waterproofness in my boots. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, we're watered up. This looks interesting. I guess we're just at the bottom straight up. Traction, dude. Oh my god. Just blown away with it. Okay. That's a whole different thing. Left, I'm guessing. Sorry, Mike. I'm so sorry. Take a second. I had it too. I had it, bro. Woo! That took some muscle to get the thing back up. The rock garden. Hopefully nicer on the body. That's really bumpy. Sorry, dude.
I got one more.
Yeah, I'm by myself. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine. We crash.
I was like thinking to myself, like, I should probably slow down.
Dude, I was cruising just a second ago. I thought the same thing.
Did you really? That's awesome.
I did. I'm not kidding. I was like, no, this is a real blind corner right here.
Yeah.
Slow up and hit right side.
Yeah. Right on. Well, all's well ends well.
I got one more right there.
Yep. I'll let him go by.
You have a good one. Get safe.
Yeah, you too. Miles. I probably got at least 20 miles to go. 15, 20. Pretty crazy. Getting a bit tired, but trail I'm familiar with.
Sometimes I lay under the moon. I thank God I'm breathing. And I pray, don't take me soon, 'cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't wanna fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will pay. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. It's not about win or lose, 'cause we all lose when they feed on the souls of the innocent. Blood-drenched pavement, keep on moving though the water stay raging.
What's up, B? How you doing? Good. Beautiful day. Heck yeah.
I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for.
All right, here we go.
Waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't wanna fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day,
Man, I think we're almost to the end of this ride.